Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, The Live Engineers. In today's video, we are building a to-do list app using HTML, CSS and JavaScript in which you can add tasks, and after finishing up this task, you can delete by clicking on the delete button. This app allows user to add, delete and store tasks using local storage, so your task remains saved even after refreshing the page. So let's get started. To begin with the project, first we need to create one index.html, style.css and script.js file inside our file directory. Then in the index.html, create this general body of the HTML page and edit the title, and inside this body tag create one div with the class name of container. Inside this container create one h1 tag and write to-do list. Inside this container again create one div with the class name of inputs. Inside this inputs div create one input field with the type of text, id of task input, class of input, name of text, and give placeholder as add a new task. And inside this inputs container only give one button. First let me open the live server to see the page. So add as add task, and outside this inputs container create one UL tag and give id as task list. That is all with our HTML page. Let's begin with the styling. First give this margin 0, padding 0 and box sizing border box. Then link the style file in our HTML body. Now that the CSS is connected, let's start styling this body. Give font family as your liking, margin of 0, padding of 0, background image of URL, and get an image. We add this image here and choose this image. Then give position as relative, height as 100 VH, background repeat of no repeat, background size of cover, color of RGB where 222. It will have blackish color. You can give 000 also. Font size of 1.2 dem, display flex, align item center, justify content center. Then select this container class and give background filter of blur, and inside it give 5 pixel, width of 38 VW, height of 60 VH, margin of 0 and auto, top of 20 pixel, padding of 20 pixel, border of 2 pixels solid black, overflow should be auto. So now you can see the blur effect here. Next set this web hit scroll bar, the display should be none. Now select this h1 tag and give text align center. After this select this UL tag and give list style type should be none, padding of 0. After this select this li tag, give display flex, align item center, justify content center, or rather than that a space between, padding of 10 pixel, border bottom of 1 pixel solid and white color. Then after this select this inputs class and give a style as display of flex, align item center, justify content center. Then after this inputs select this dot input class, background color of black, width of 25 VW, height of 4 VH, padding of 8 pixel, border of 2 pixel solid white, border radius of 5 pixel, font size of 1.1 rem, margin of 0 pixel and 8 pixel, 0 and 34 pixel. Next select this input field when it is focused, color should be of little sky blue kind, background color of black, and outline color should be the same as the color. Box shadow -2 pixel, -3 pixel, 10 pixel and 1 RGB color, transition of 0.1 second, transition property should be on box shadow. So you can see this effect. Next select this button and start styling. Give border radius of 10 pixel, width of 10 VW, padding of 12 pixel and 0, font size of 0.8 rem, border of 0, color should be white and the background color should be black, border of 2 pixel solid white, box shadow should be of RGB color 000 by 5% and 008 pixel. So you can see it, and the letter spacing should be 1 pixel, and text transform to the uppercase, and transition on all 0.3 second ease. Now it looks good. Next select when the button is being hovered, letter spacing should be 2 pixel, background color should be of little violet color, color should be of whitish color, and the box shadow should be of again violet color. Next, select this button when it is active. Letter spacing should be 2 pixel. Background color should be a little green type. Color should be a white type. Box shadow should be of a purple type. Sorry, violet type. And transform translate Y to the 6 pixel. And transition should be of 100 millisecond. So you can see this click effect here. Now select this media query, and this media query is not necessary, but let me do it in case we need anywhere. First, give this HTML font size of 75 pixel, and on the container the width should be of 45 pixel. So you can see it is working. Similar way, see, when we are not selecting it, this thing is like that, and when we giving it, this thing become good. Next, select on input field, the width should be of 75%. And margin right should be 10 pixel. As well as on the button, the width should be of 40% and font size will be of 1 rem. Initially it was 1.2 rem. And now the media, when the screen max width is 768 pixel. Container width should be 55%. Input width should be of 70%. And the margin right should be of 10 pixel, and also the font size should be of 0.9 rem, as well as height should be of 3 vh. Next, on the button, the width should be 34%, font size should be -9 rem. So it is great. And one last media query, when the max width is 480 pixel. On the dot container, the width should be 60%, dot input width should be 90%, margin right should be of 10 pixel, font size should be of 0.8 rem, height should be of 2.6 vh, and on the button, the width should be of 34%, font size will be 0.6 rem. And that is all about the media query. But let me increase this padding here. I think there is issue. So it is great. We increase this padding to a little bit better. So you can see it is responsive. So that is all. We are all done with the styling part also. You can see this is looking great. Now let us begin with the scripting. First, link the script file into the HTML body. And in the script file, let's start selecting all the elements. Say const task input is equal to document.getElement by id task input. In similar way, select the other elements like task list. Say const task list is equal to document.getElement by id, inside it task list. Now let's create this function load task. Say const task is equal to json.parse local storage.get item, inside it task, and if the task is not present, leave it blank. Task dot for each task arrow function, and this is a single line, so remove this braces, curly braces, and say add task to UI. We need to create this function add task to UI. We will create it later, and inside it give task. So in this we are loading task from the local storage. Now we are creating this function to add the task to the UI and give the parameter as task. We say const li is equal to document.createElement li. To add the task, we will create one element, that is list item li. We say li.innerHTML is equal to, inside it give this mark and create one span tag, give dollar and task. We are using this variable task, and below it create one button with the name of delete, so it will be available for all the elements. Next, below it say task list.append child and li. This is for adding task to the user interface. Next, we will add the task. We say function add task, and this function say const task text is equal to task input dot value dot string, and if task text is not equal to blank, okay, let me remove this space, then add task to UI should be task text. If it is not blank, then it will add the task and say task input dot value is equal to blank, and the input field will be blank. It is not working now because we have not implemented it correctly. And now create this functionality of deleting the task. We will say function delete task, and inside it we will take this parameter button. We will say const task is equal to button dot previous element sibling dot text content and button dot parent element dot remove, and update local storage function we will run. When we will click on the button, that task will be removed. Now let us create one function so that we will save the task to the local storage. Say function save task, and this parameter tasks say local storage dot set element, and we will set these tasks. And after this we will give second parameter json dot stringify tasks. Next we need to update the local storage, so we will say function update local storage, and this function will say const tasks is equal to array dot from task list dot children, and we will map on it, say dot map li is equal to li dot first child dot text content, and we will save the task, and we will give task as a parameter. And this is for loading the task, so we will say just simply load task. Next we need to create other function, so we will say document dot get element by id, and we will choose this id add tasks dot add event listener click, and the function should run, that is add task. But we have not implemented this class, so we say id is equal to add task in the button. When we click on the button, the task will be added. Now let's save the data, so we will say function save form data, and this function we will run, and we will say local storage dot set item and task input value, and we will give this function task input dot value. Whatever the data we will input in the input field, we will save it. Now we will load data from the local storage on the page load. We'll say function load form data, inside it we will say const save value is equal to local storage dot get item. We are fetching the data from the local storage, and inside it we will give task input value. If the save value is available, we will say task input dot value is equal to saved value. So now you can see this add button is working perfectly, but this delete button is not working because we have not implemented it correctly. And let me add this window dot onload is equal to one function. It should reload the form data which is already present, and on the reload also we need to add, so we will create this function reload page with form data, and we will say save form data location dot reload. This will fetch the data when we refresh the page. Now let's implement this delete button. Actually we have already written the code, but I think there is some issue, so let me fix it first. Okay, so we need to create update local storage here, and also so here instead of task give tasks. So let me check. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, so here we have selected this wrong class list. We have a typo issue, so edit this and correct it. Now here on the button we have forgot one on click method, so say on click is equal to run this function, that is delete task, and inside it give dot this, means wherever we click it will delete. If we click on the delete button, it will delete the data. So as you can see it is working correctly, but let me increase this font size of this span. Say font size is equal to 18 pixel, and decrease this padding a bit. Okay, so everything looks almost fine, and make this color as white, and yeah, everything is working totally fine. But as we can see, this background color is not resizing based on the screen display, so give background position as cover. So that's it, we have our to-do list. So that's it, we built a to-do list app with task management and local storage. You can now keep track of your daily tasks. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video. Till then, happy coding.